It's working. We're doing it. We're doing it. We made bread. We won the game. In today's episode of Astro Colony, we grab a new planetoid over there so we can get a little bit of aluminum up and running. We finish out the main shape for our platform on the astronaut colony. Get a little bit of farming up and running. And then we get this guy over here to start making food. If you're interested in seeing how we've built any of this, stick around and watch the rest of the video. I'm Monkey Nuts. Let's dive in, everybody. The areas I'm building now are mostly going to be just for the walkways, which I am going to come back through later and build stairs that head on down. I'm going to build railings around the edges so the astronauts won't fall. We are then going to come back and add a little more decorations and some lights and spruce everything up, as this will be the main area where the astronauts hang out. And we are all set up to start building our farming area. And then we've got some aluminum over here that we can start processing, because we're going to need that for building. Where is it? This guy here, the kitchen. So we're going to need a kitchen and some farming stuff going so that we can feed our astronauts. These guys are just, they're always hungry. No, yeah, we're good. Okay, we have one. Let's put this here, 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 here. Then we need to plop down some farm plots. I need to put in the wheat. I found 2 wheat on our little gold planetoid there. We are going to need power here. How much power do you need? Golly! It needs 8 power. All right, let's get the power water hooked up. I need to belt this over to where I'm going to build the kitchen. And we need a robot. All right, I'll be right back. All right, the little farmer bot's already making his way over here to start working. Yeah. Okay, how do I do this now? Let's bring a belt this way and then down. And that'll start getting our wheat traveling over there. And somewhere over here, haven't fully figured it out yet, but we're going to have food being made, kitchen right over here. And this should reproduce the wheat so that it'll eventually fill all 5 of these. Yeah, that's looking good. There is our first bit of flour going. Now we need to make some aluminum over here and turn it into a kitchen. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There is not a lot of aluminum over here, but it looks like there is some right down here. So since I want to grab this kind of quickly because I need it right now, I'm just going to grab some with the drill, and then I will build a little platform. You right there. And we'll drop an automatic drill on top of this. That's not where I want that. How do I... There we go. That'll work. And we want a drill. Let's throw down a drill, some power. I'm not going to build this anywhere for now. I am going to come back to this later and build a better aluminum production facility. I'm just kind of trying to knock this out of the way really quick so we can get the food production up and running. Okay, there's that. Let's find... Do I have any upgraded? I do right here. Not sure if that was enough aluminum. How many do we need? 8. That was barely not enough aluminum. But that should do it. Okay, these guys are all going to make their way over to that. All right. Oh, I can do away with this now. I don't need this anymore. This guy here is going to be pretty instrumental in bringing the food from the kitchen over to the canteen, is this called? Yeah, canteen, where they can eat. We're also going to need to grab another astronaut today because we're going to need one to run the kitchen. Actually, it takes 2 to run the kitchen at full capacity, but I think for now, we'll just go with the 1. Looks like we've already got quite a bit of flour, or grain, it's called, sorry. We have quite a bit of grain lined up down here. So when we are able to build the kitchen, where are we going to put that? It's going to need water and power. We've got water here. Power we can make right here. How much power does that need? I'm not sure it'll tell me until after I build it. Okay, let's get this guy plopped down. Okay, now we gotta bring some water over. I don't know if this is new, but I don't remember ever seeing the symbol on the bottom. That's awesome, because now I know right where to put it. Ten power, golly. I keep forgetting I have to go around and clean all these until I get some maintenance drones. All right, looks like we got the water back to full capacity. We have farming happening. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to build in here yet, but I feel like I need to build something in here. You know what we need to do now? We need a new astronaut. In 116 seconds, we will have a guy for the kitchen. And then we need to set him up as a cook. So as soon as he gets here, he'll start training for that. Where are we at next on the list? Space science. We're going to need to start making the computer chips. Motherboard, they're called. And I have a build for that in my blueprints already. Decorations. We'll be able to start getting those going now. Awesome. Navigation's a big one. I'm going to want this because it will make flying to other planetoids even easier. All right. Our new astronaut has arrived. He's going to head straight over here and start learning straight away. Yeah. Okay. Just got to get him over here and making food. This should have automatically... This should work automatically. As soon as this guy starts making food, the robot there should start pulling it out of here and transporting it over to the canteen. Do you think it matters that these guys are sleeping right next to uranium? We're just gonna pretend we didn't see that. I'm gonna have to mine that uranium out of there at some point, I think. Ooh, this guy's he's making food. Yeah. Let's do it, guy. What are we making today? It's working. We're doing it. We're doing it. We made bread. We won the game. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Why are these red? Oh, I think that just means that it's not running currently because they're off doing other things. Yep. All right. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that like button. If you really liked the video, hit that subscribe button and come back next week and join us as we build the motherboards and get the space science up and running. We'll grab some more astronauts most likely so that we can have more food. We're going to get more science in here up and running, so we'll need another scientist. Then we're going to need to start looking for more planetoids and resources. That's all going to be for next week, though. I'm Monkey Nuts. Have a good one, everybody.